Witam wszystkich and welcome to my Let's Play of Civilization 5 and its latest expansion pack, which comes out annually, called Brave New World. I'm very much looking forward to this, and I'll be playing as Casimir the Great, or Casimir Wielki, as they say in Poland, which is, of course, the Polish Empire, which we'll be playing as. Now, there are a lot of different civilizations, and the game is getting some fantastic reviews, especially on IGN. I think it got 9.4 or so, calling it the best civ ever, I think, or something along those lines. So I'm very much looking forward to playing the late game, because that's where most of these changes come along from. Now, unfortunately, this game's only available in North America at the moment, and no matter how hard I try to buy it, I can't find a place to buy it yet. So I went ahead and pirated it off some really dodgy Chinese website. Thankfully, they delivered, and here we are with Civilization 5 Brave New World. I gotta wait a couple of days until I can buy it, because unfortunately it's not available, and some of the text, etc., is a little bit broken. So I'm really looking forward to actually getting the legit game. But Poland are good at culture, which culture is very different in this expansion pack. So that's why we're going to be playing as Poland. And of course, my parents are Polish, so of course there's that link to it as well. Poland, of course, are very good with their little horses. So we've got winged hussars and ducal stables. And Poland's back in the day. Poland almost didn't exist for a good amount of time. Let's go advanced setup, because of course you can't be playing as the Polish Empire without the Russians. So Catherine, here we go. And then the rest of the civilizations, as you can see, the text definitely didn't come up well in the download, but we'll be getting the new civs. I'm pretty sure Morocco was in the old one as well. Maybe that was Ethiopia. Let's get Assyria. And let's see, what else do we have? We don't want another Poland, but of course, any Polish person blames everything that bad happens in Poland on Russia. So of course, you're gonna have both of them. Venice was a city-state, wasn't it? And then we get Indonesia. Indonesia's pretty cool. They get some bonus because of they're an island nation. It's pretty cool. We've got Portugal and Brazil as well. So where is Brazil? We'll get Brazil. But there's Zulu as well. Shoshone and Brazil somewhere. Okay, Zulu. But we'll get Brazil. They seem pretty interesting. And we want everything available. 16 city-states. Everything is pretty set and ready to rock and roll. So let's go start the game. There's going to be a couple of error messages, but we'll have to make do with them for the time being. Until 2 or so days until I can get the legit game. But I love this intro stuff as well.
Hail, noble King Casimir the Great, protector and sovereign of the Kingdom of Poland. You ascended to the throne during a time of great turmoil, with the nation's economy in shambles and its people demoralized by the wars of your predecessor. And yet your reign marked the beginning of a new era, with affluence and security afforded only by way of your careful governance. Among your most notable achievements, the code of laws you established gave legal authority to many of the accepted customs of the time, strengthening the nation. Honored King Casimir, the people have long admired the steady hand of governance you wield. Can you return your kingdom and its subjects to a golden age of prosperity? Will you conquer all those who oppose you, or strive for peaceful relations? Can you build a civilization that will stand the test of time?
I've no doubt we have the capabilities of doing that. Let's go begin our journey then through the test of time. Let's go ahead and explore. Let's go. Looks like this is just one border tile, so nothing too major. So let's head across this river. I think I'll settle.
This is a good place to found a city.
I don't know. Up on the hill.
Resources are plentiful here. Press your settlers found city button.
I'll settle up on the hill. Now, we don't want you to be talking too much. I'm going to be a bit of a noob. It's been a whole year since I've played this. So there's that. Let's go ahead and start building the Polish civilization, or the empire, as it is now known as. Because after all, Arsenalrobert will lead Poland to, hopefully, the cultural victory, which is what I'm going for. We'll see if that'll be the case. Let's go.
Your city soon.
I know. We don't want to be wasting too much time. Let's go found it. Warsaw. Now everything over here, like the text key, top panel, international trade routes, will have the proper name in a couple of episodes time when I do get the full game, or the real game at least, and it's not pirated and it's all working properly. But until then, for whatever reason, 2K don't like releasing games to everyone at the same time, which makes no sense because clearly then people pirate it.
Excuse me.
But, hello there. We've finished agriculture. Let's see what we can go for. Do we get agriculture right away or something? No? Who knows? I'm clearly still learning. I need to refresh my mind. Let's see what we've got. Probably go with mining. Probably. That seems like it's the most promising, and we want...
I have some information that may be...
Scouts are important in the early game. I understand that. But I think maybe even a monument or a worker. I want to get my culture up and running, though. Get as much of a head start as I possibly can. Now, where are you guys going? You can't move, so... Next turn it is. So what I'll be doing with this Let's Play as well is the same thing that I was doing last year, in that I'll be uploading the game saves as well, so you guys can go ahead and download, and if you want to continue on from a certain episode, you can of course do that if you're keen on that. But of course, if you don't have the expansion pack, then it won't work. Although I'm sure there'll be people that will try downloading this game save and hoping that the DLC or expansion pack will work. Got someone over here, someone who we have no idea who it is. It's a city-state though. That's for certain. Bratislava.
City-states are small.
And we're the first people that have met them, so we get the 30 gold. I'm probably going to turn this lady off, or like all of them off. Also have turned on a couple of the... I don't want strategic view, sorry. Although that is pretty cool. But I've turned on a couple of yield icons and hex grids. That just really helped me out in how we can progress through the game. I'm using my warrior to scout out this area. Not the smartest thing, but that's what we've got given to us. Don't we... I think they might have changed this in the expansion pack. Because didn't you start off with the scout as well? And a warrior? Maybe they've changed that up. But I'm not a civilization veteran, so I got to learn up. How far away are we? 3 moves from both our town growing as well as that monument. 5 turns until we can start mining. At least learn that. Ooh.
Ancient ruins hold secrets that may advance our civilization.
Oh, I'm not going to the militaristic route, so hopefully it's not going to be some military bonuses. Oh, yes. You find survivors lost in the ruins. In gratitude, they settle in one of your cities, increasing its population. Now, typically, cultural cities or cultural civilizations couldn't expand to have many cities around them, but I'm pretty sure that's changed, especially now with the UN. Oh, hello. We've got an encampment over here. We can't go around. Everything should know. 1 more turn. Till we're done up here. How about we go back over here? Nothing there, so let's head up northwest. Just scout out the area around us. So it seems like this is the very southern tip of the map. Got to choose our production. Now, we don't want another warrior. I'm thinking of a worker so I can actually get to work on our tiles. Let's go click on Warsaw. Okay, and that's what we're getting next, so that's good.
That may advance our civilization.
So we're getting mining very shortly. Let's keep on exploring. Oh, we've got some elephants around. So yeah, there'll be a game save down below if you're keen on that, and I'm very much looking forward to hopefully not losing. I managed to win a last domination victory when we played this, so I'm looking forward to how this cultural victory will go, although you never know with Civ. Things can change midway through the game, and your empire might take a massive change. Come up over here. In the ruins, you find the treasure of an ancient empire. You have received 70 gold. Must be a really ancient empire, considering this is 3500 BC. Gonna choose some research. Now, what would benefit us the most? Animal husbandry over there. We don't know what's down here though. I think we'll just go with the... Let's see. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting a Temple of Artemis, would I? Not at all. Let's go ahead and keep on exploring once we can. So all in all, these episodes should be about half an hour long. And we should be finishing up in about 25 or so episodes. And I'm probably going to be doing a couple of other civilizations as well once I get the full game. So be on the lookout for that. What the hell is that? Mount Sinai. So we found it and happiness has increased. Golden Age is a long way off. But we're getting a new social policy in about 2 turns. Or did someone... Oh, okay. Should be looking at the on-screen prompts as well a little bit more. Warsaw has grown. Good to see. Evidence of recent activity reveals the location of nearby barbarian encampments. There's one down here, close to us. One over there. So that gives us a better idea of the lay of the land. Thank you. I don't really want to listen to you.
Our
City
capital
construction
city
complete.
has finished.
Hasn't it? Yeah.
The city screen
Still got a long way
provides
to
a
go to
detailed
finish
view
what we
of
had
our
before.
city's growth and production.
Alright, so tourism is going to be a massive part of the game. That, of course, comes in later. Let's see what we'll go for next.
Information that may be of use.
Thank you, ma'am. I probably should turn her off and then turn them on later on. But ideology is new, and you can go choose what route you want to go in. So we'll get into that all later on. But of course, now I'm probably thinking of tradition. Adopting tradition greatly increases the rates of border expansion in cities and also grants 3 culture in the capital building, or the capital. Unlocks building the hanging gardens. Also gives us a bit more food. I'm definitely going for that for now. As we keep on exploring, I definitely want to get my workers soon. Okay, interesting looking map. Hopefully there's something all the way down over here. There's a coast over here. Nothing that's too fertile over here. It looks like the Horn of Africa almost, although we're not playing on the world map. We're just playing on a random continent, I'm fairly sure. Oh, hello. It'll take a little while to get those ruins, but we'll get them. We're picking up a lot of ruins, though. That's for certain. Lots of Stone Age goodies. Okay, we've got an archery. Let's go with... Oh, we'll have to do all of the basic things. Let's go open up the tech tree.
Excuse me.
Cheers, mate.
I have some
See what
information
is
that may
there
be
at the
of
end
use.
game. Anything that's completely changed that I can notice that's changed. So the internet, that must be new. Yeah, it doubles your tourism. So whenever the text is really weird like that, that means it's new pretty much. So we know that. Globalization. Ooh, extra key votes from diplomats. What else is there? Nothing that's changed that much that I can see. Although then again, I haven't really memorized the whole tech tree stuff there, have I? So let's go with this pottery for a moment. Nothing down here either. Okay. Oh wow, that's a heck of a lot of these bastards. We can adopt a new policy, but of course I want to get those ruins first. And we got 20 new culture. That's going to help us out a great deal. So let's see. Don't really want anything over here, although gain culture for the empire from each barbarian killed. That could be important early on. Provides a free culture building in your first 4 cities. I think I'll wait it out because it's a little while yet until we go for building another city. But it's pretty soon until we're going to start killing those barbarians and gain culture for the empire from each barbarian killed. It definitely sounds pretty tempting. get that social policy, and we're already 20 points to there. All right, actually, let's go click back on this. Aesthetics is new. That's definitely different. Commerce, exploration. I like the new pictures that they've got over here. Definitely love the exploration picture. All right, anyways, before we get too distracted, let's get the great empire of Poland moving with their military yet again. Start exploring more and more to the west. Surprisingly, we still haven't found any other civs, which isn't good. We want to know that there's at least someone else over here. Don't think they're going to be in range yet of our town, but let's go get Warsaw. And let's start. Should I want to grow faster, or what should I do? We don't have masonry yet. No, don't have masonry. So let's go build a farm. After all, that is what she's recommending to us. Let's go with the up on the hill, and then we can. Well, they'll be struggling to kill us though. Be a lot harder for them. Temple of Artemis. 10% growth in all cities. 15% production when building ranged units. Okay. Or another worker or a settler. Well, considering we haven't met any other civs yet, I think we've got a bit of space. So I think I might even go for the Temple of Artemis. Too late now, I clicked it. Although, of course, we can change, but I do like the sound of the Temple of Artemis, though. 31 moves. Should put us far ahead in front of everyone. It's a minor victory. It's a minor victory as well. Get those bastards. And of course now we have a big help in the cultural policy that we just learnt, because now we're going to be able to destroy all of the barbarians much quicker. Truly kick him right in the backside. Graphically, the game hasn't really changed, but it still is pretty amazing. It's got its own unique style to it, that's for sure. Let's go for... that, and we're going to get a minor victory. That's next turn anyway. But if they both attack us, we should be okay. You gonna attack me? No. We've unlocked pottery though. So I think now it's time to go get masonry. But we're gonna need that. Go get the decisive victory. Okay. Our warrior ain't dead yet. The people with the pointiest sticks. Okay. We just completely lost all our military might, but that's okay. We're doing really well with policies though. So there's no doubt in my mind that we're probably winning that. Okay. We don't want a great general just yet. Too soon. So I think provides a free culture building in your first 4 cities. Actually, because we're building a wonder, that would really help us out, wouldn't it? So we increase production and we also get happiness for every citizen. Okay. That's probably not the smartest fight to have. Let's just come back. Pantheon has been founded. Thankfully, we're not building the Pantheon though. And they're probably going to kill me. Oh, we won that. Wow. Okay. Well then, how about you come heal up? We don't need to be on our land though, do we? No. So fortify yourself until you're healed up. At least the AI is doing something. Of course, religion is going to be playing a part. Something we need to think about. Now, only 23 moves, so I guess the production boost definitely did help us out. Now, I'd love to have ultra fast internet to be able to upload this in 1080p as I'm recording it in, but I think I'll re-render it down to 720p because internet's still not the best. I'll hopefully have really good internet real soon. But until that day, it's still a sad day in Sydney where I live. Just have a closer look around. Okay, there's another barbarian encampment here. I want to go in for the kill with those guys. They're definitely annoying me. Just keep healing up though. Okay, so you guys have built that. We'll build another farm over here. Okay, we're gonna have another person, or our town's gonna grow. Still not a city, I would call it. More like a village, not even a town. But it's growing. It's getting bigger. Okay, so that's one barbarian encampment. Alright. You keep healing yourself up. Not much else to do, but click on next turn. Hello
أنا
there.
السلطان ديال مراكش أحمد المنصور باسم الشعب ديالي كنرحب بكم.
So he's neutral. Greetings from Morocco. I'm Ahmed Al Mansour. How may I be of service to you? I don't really need your service, but that's a nice looking beard there, mate. Goodbye. As we heal up, very much looking forward to what Russia will do. It'd be epic if the developers made it so that Russia and Poland absolutely hate each other and they're pretty much destined for war, no matter what you try to do. That would be pretty cool. We want to keep on healing ourselves up. So I guess to the east there is another civ. What it might be is another question though. We're gonna get absolutely destroyed. You guys haven't built that farm yet though, have you? No. Because you got scared from that barbarian. Absolutely barbaric. Yeah, we've got a bit of citrus here, which we'll need calendars for. Of course, you need to unlock some other sciences to see like all the good stuff, uranium and that later game type of stuff. I'm sure there'll be more than an abundance over here. I'm happy with where we've picked out. It's looking good. Bratislava targets. What's happened over here? The allied to nobody. What type of... Okay, they're a cultured... Okay, that's pretty important. So, a befriended cultured city-state will provide you gifts of culture, allowing you to obtain social policies more quickly. We better be getting on their good sides real quick. Let's just go destroy that. Did a fair amount of damage itself as well. Good work there, guys. As our own warriors, try to get on in this hard and tough life that they're living. Actually, I might have to move my warriors up here. Just for a good defensive measure, but we won't be able to attack them yet, though, will we? Oh, yeah, we will. Good work. At least peasants here are able to keep on raking, and we're going to have a farm in one turn. So let's go click on next turn. Morocco moves on. And we've already gone about 1,500 years forward since the start of the episode. Very exciting. Looking forward to our King Casimir will go ahead and control his destiny. We've upgraded, so let's see what we will go for. Well, might as well make this guy epic in open terrain though. Okay. And then with that, I'll go healing up again. Now you guys, we've finished the masonry, so that's pretty good. Now we're able to get a quarry in 7 turns. Choose a new site. I don't want sailing really. Let's see. Plantations. Still a little while yet until we unlock the land for it. Maybe a bit of bronze working. Let's see. will give me the best chance at culture. Oh, do you always get embassies at writing? That's pretty soon. Wow, you get embassies pretty soon in the game. I didn't remember that. Didn't even think that was the case. Animal husbandry, I think that's probably the go-to at the moment. As our economics advisor was informing us. Thank you.
We have
Smart attack. Well, thank you. I'm sure I'm getting comments in the, well, down below. Tell me how much of a noob I am. But of course, as soon as you press record, you are an ultimate noob.
Can defend against attack.
That is pretty obvious. You guys are healing yourselves up. We did want to destroy that barbarian encampment. It's probably going to take a little longer though than previously expected. Lord Casimir III. How many moves do you guys have? 6 more. Gonna take us a little while. We've only got 14 to build a Temple of Artemis. I'll be pretty peeved off if someone beat us to it. But I did get that production upgrades, and you should be okay. And now you guys are at full health. That's all nice and well. Still building that quarry. People in 5 more turns. 13 turns for that. Click on this though.
Like military
Maybe
units can defend against attackers.
wonders. Okay, so this stuff has definitely changed. So we already have a wonder here. I'm completely lost. But you can place now in wonders artists or people like that. Your great works or great artists inside buildings now, instead of them creating their own building and all of that stuff, which is pretty interesting. Or upgrading tiles. Wanted to see how that works. What else is there to do? Let's see how much a production focus will do. We'll speed things up. Okay. I'm happy with that. That cuts it down by 2 turns. The quicker we get the Temple of Artemis, the better, I'd say. So, probably should have done that even earlier, actually. But it's all good. As long as we get it up and running, I'm happy. What else is going on? Not much over here. We still haven't explored much to the west. Mine of Victory, you say? Yeah, we're gonna have to wait it out though. That could end badly, but I'm a ballsy kind of guy. Poland's a ballsy type of empire, so we might as well go ahead and buy them. But let's actually see. 15% combat strength for melee units, which have another military unit. No, that's not going to help us. Garrison units cost no maintenance, and cities with a garrison. Let's see. I don't really want piety. Adopting all policies in the piety tree causes a great profit to appear, and holy sites provide +3 culture. So I guess having many holy sites would help out a fair amount. What does aesthetics do? Improves the civilization's ability to generate culture. So that's definitely something that we're getting. No doubt about it. Nothing blocks it out. I don't want to get something that blocks out aesthetics, because that would suck. You need to be in the classical era before it can be adopted. I think you can get it no matter what, so that's good. Looking forward to ideology. We're going to build a 3rd factory or enter the modern era, whichever comes first. Let's just attack these guys. And, oh wait, we still got to adopt that social policy though, don't we? Liberty is best for civilizations which desire a rapid expansion. Unlocks building the pyramids. I don't know. I don't think we should get that. I don't really know what I should get. I don't really want a great general either. But we might as well get him. Because after all, I did get honor. Let's go with legalism. Okay. They'll give us a free cultural building. That's all right. So we've already attacked them. Let's go next turn it is. They're probably going to try to get payback, retribution, whatever you call it. But that is going to be it for the very first episode of the Polish Empire. We've got a bit of husbandry going on. We've got horses right next to our city. That's, of course, is exciting. Do want to attack these guys, but we're going to have to wait it out. And I think we're doing rather well. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I'll go ahead and save it. Put the download link down below so you can, of course, download the game save and play along with me if that's what you so choose. And hopefully in the next couple of days, we'll be playing with the full legit game. Unless 2K decides to screw over Australia yet again. But until next time, guys.